Well, hello. Welcome back to Fitness Friday with Johnny Tiger. The date is June 19. Happy Juneteenth Day, by the way. 2020, week number 16 of the coronavirus, staying at home, social distancing, and all that fun stuff. Today we are going to find way to work out and do some exercises while laying down on our back. We won't have to do any push-ups, we won't have to jump around, we won't have to run around in circles. You can do all these exercises on your back and still get fit. Obviously, if you take them and combine them with the previous Fitness Fridays where we worked out on our feet, worked out on our knees, and all those stuff, if you take what we already have and add what we do today to it and make a routine of your own, that will be even better. But just saying, if you just want to do these 12 exercises we're showing today, and just rotate through them, like do 20 uh, for each one of them, and then repeat. That's pretty good for beginner. Before we get started, I want to talk first a little bit about um, a myth that has been perpetuated in the fitness dieting circle. You see, when I was a teenager, I was a really, really fat kid. By the time I was 14 years old, 13 years old, I was already over 200 pounds. It's just a short, little, round kid. I ate a lot, but I also did a lot. So I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out why I was so fat. One of the things that plagued me was a big belly. And a lot of people told me back then, well, you just need to do more crunches and sit-ups. So I did. I got up to the point where every night before I went to bed, I would bust out 200, 300 sit-ups, and that's without stopping. Like just 300 sit-ups, 200 sit-ups, just bang, 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 before I went to bed. Every night. But despite doing that, I still had a big belly. In fact, that belly stayed with me all the way up until I was maybe 17, 16 or 17, and before it finally started to go away. So I'm here to tell you that when people tell you that to get rid of belly fat, to just do more crunches or more ab works or more exercises that work your belly, it doesn't work that way. It's sad, I know. It's sad because we all thought it's easy. But if you want to reduce belly fat, well, first it's important to understand there's two types of belly fat. One is the subcutaneous fat. That is the fat you can pinch, like the one under your skin on your arm, the one that you can actually pinch, you can feel. Okay? That is easier to get rid of. The other one is the visceral fat. That is the fat that is gathered in your intestine, in your stomach, surrounding your organs. Those fat, you can't see them, you can't feel them. That is why some people, despite they're really, really fit, they still end up having problems with their fat. Because the fat inside can only be dealt with through dieting. Now, I am a big person, a big person to stand against diet. I think most diets are just marketing gimmicks, there to trick people. But I'm here to tell you, if your goal is reduction, if you really want to get rid of that belly, then you need some kind of a diet. Nothing special, but basically what you need is to intake less than you are burning out. Uh, you can't give your body that chance to store fat in there. And also you want to uh, get into positions where your belly is stretched out more often. So sitting down is obviously bad because a lot of people when we sit down we relax and our belly come out. So if you sit a lot, it's going to be harder to get rid of that belly than if you choose to kneel, suck your belly in while you're working, or stand. You don't want to just let that fat to just sit there, sit there, sit there. You need to move it, you need to work it. You need to burn it off and not replenish it. So people may ask, so why doesn't it work? If I do thousands of sit-ups a day, why doesn't that turn that fat into muscle? Well, first of all, you can't actually turn fat into muscle. That's not how muscle is made. Muscle is muscle, fat is fat. You don't turn one into the other. Uh, that two separate things. Um, Secondly, you will grow muscle, but your belly will not go away. You'll end up with a hard belly because now your muscles are bigger, but that belly is still going to be there. When you have a fat arm and you go work out, that arm doesn't get smaller. That arm just get harder and more defined. When you have a fat leg and you go work out, that leg doesn't get smaller. That leg just, if anything, that leg may get bigger because the muscle definition. So if you already have a big gut, you go work out and make those muscles inside even bigger. Most likely you're just going to look like you have a big hard belly. Now, if you want a flat belly, if you want to develop that six pack, then you need to be active. You need to eat less and be more active and drink a lot more water and eat things, drink things that will help reduce fat in your body. Chinese tea is a very good thing for that. Actually, most citrus are very good for that. So with all that said, does that mean that ab workouts are no good then? Well, they're good. They're good for developing a strong stomach, strong core, and those of us in the self-defense and martial art, strong core is basically the key to success. So of course we got to do our ab exercises, but again, I will say if your goal is reduction, then doing thousands of sit-ups is not going to do it. If your goal is reduction, you pretty much have to change your eating habit to accomplish that. Now, if your goal is to get strong and get a hard stomach, then by all means, do those crunches, do those core exercises, because that's going to give you uh, that stomach that is hard as a iron pot. Probably will look like an iron pot too, but anyway, you can't have everything. Anyway, let's get to our exercises today. We will start with the heavy lifting, so we are going to grab a dumbbell. I'm going to repeat this again. For those people who don't have dumbbell, you can use water bottle, you can use water jug, milk jug, you can use a lot of things, okay? One thing that I hate the most when I hear from students is, I can't do it because I don't have the equipment. There's always a way to do it. You just need to make the equipment. So, we're going to lay down, roll back, grab a dumbbell, Exercise number 1, chest press. Keep your elbow close to your rib. Hold the dumbbell right by your pec. And then we are going to go up fast, come down slow. Fast, slow, fast, slow. I do not come all the way back down to the ground. I don't want my elbow to touch the ground. Fast, slow, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Work those pecs. Okay? You can also change this to center line chest press. So put the dumbbell together in the middle of the chest. Let me turn around so you get a different angle. So from here, from the middle of your chest, you go up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Exercise number 3, chest flies. You open up to the side till you almost touch the ground and then come back in, click, back out, in. Now, what's important here is don't keep your elbow totally straight. Keep them bent a little bit, otherwise you're going to hurt your elbow. The next one, exercise number 4. We're going to take this dumbbell and hold it back where our pec is. But this time, rather than going up toward the ceiling, we're going to go towards our head, like a shoulder press. Do not let them touch the floor, and then come back in to pec, and out, in, out, in, go out, and in. Exercise number 5, tricep. Now there's several ways to do tricep on your back, but my favorite way is to use one dumbbell. So I put the dumbbell across to beside my opposite shoulder. So the dumbbell's in my right hand, and so I reach across and put the dumbbell by my left shoulder. My left hand is going to cup my right elbow to help it not get hurt. And now all I'm doing is keeping my upper arm where it is. I'm going to straighten my arm. And then come down slow. Don't hit yourself in the head. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And then we are going to do the other side. Left arm across the body. Dumbbell to my right shoulder. I cup my left elbow with my right hand. And then we straighten the arm. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Exercise number 6, sledgehammer swing. Holding the dumbbell between both hands, I have the dumbbell parallel to my torso, and I'm going to hold it with my arms straight. I'm going to go up to above my head, not touching the ground. Keep my arms straight, bring it down to my groin level, and then back up again, and then down. But up and down. Switching position again so you guys get a different angle. and down. Up, my arms stay totally straight. I'm just moving from the shoulder. Okay, there's a lot more, but that should get you started on the weight exercises. That's exercises 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's look at the ones that you can do without needing the weight. Now, of course, most of you know about how to do sit-ups. When you do sit-ups, you do with your legs straight, hands behind your head. That's the most traditional. Now, what is important when you do sit-ups, if you want to really work your abs, is you avoid the topmost position and you avoid the bottommost position. Because when you get to the top, when you're actually sitting up, you're not working, you're resting. When you get to the bottom, laying down, you're not working, you're resting. So to get the most out of your sit-up, no matter what kind of sit-up you do, you want to do just the middle part. Almost up, almost down, almost up, almost down. Okay? Don't cheat yourself by giving your abs those resting periods. Exercise number 8, cross crunches. Cross crunches. What are cross crunches? Let me turn around so you guys can see this. Well, first, what's the difference between a crunch and a sit-up? The crunch is a smaller sit-up, basically. And usually when you do a full crunch, you bring your lower body, you move your lower body and upper body together. So they meet in the middle. My knees and my elbow meet in the middle. That's a crunch. Okay? So cross crunches. Exercise number 7. We're going to bring our right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. Right, left, right, left. Twist, 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 twist. Okay? Exercise number 8. We're almost there. Exercise number 8. We are going to do a thrust crunch. What is a thrust crunch? You can do this with weight, but you don't have to. I'm going to use weight just to show you guys. Like I said, you can do it without. So my lower body stay absolutely still. I'm holding this weight straight out, like I'm going to do sledgehammer swing. But rather than swinging it back and forth, I'm going to thrust it toward the ceiling and allow my upper back to come off the floor. That's all I do. Okay? All you need to do is get your upper back off the floor, up the floor. I'm thrusting this toward the ceiling. Up, up, up. You can even hold at the top. Up, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2. Okay? Number 9. Traditional leg lift. Putting your hand under your lower back or your butt. We bring our legs together. Swing our leg up and down. Do not touch the ground on the way down. Keep them off the floor. Legs straight and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And we change to exercise number 10, side leg lift. So same leg position, but this time we're going to bring them to the right, to the left, 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 to the right, to the left. Exercise number 11, frog kick. Still with our hand under our lower back, or you can have them out to the side to help you balance, or behind your head if that's your preference. We are going to bring our feet together, our knees apart, and we are going to thrust up toward the ceiling. Up, up. My knees come together. When my leg goes straight, my knees go apart. When my feet come towards my groin, so we go up, 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 drop, up, up. Number 12. I call this the caterpillar crawl. There's probably a better name for it, but that's what it always reminds me of, the caterpillar track. So, what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on our back. We're going to keep our legs straight, heels off the floor. We're going to have our arms under our body. So, essentially, my body is laying on my arm, so my forearms are in contact with the floor. I'm going to walk myself back and forth using my arm to push or to pull forward, 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 back, 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 forward, 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 back, 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 back. Okay? Keeping your head and your legs off the floor the whole time. Keeping your core nice and tight. As usual, there's probably a gazillion more of these exercises that you can do on your back. But I think that what we got today will be pretty good for you to get a good start on developing a strong, solid core. Thank you for checking out today's Fitness Friday. We'll be back again tomorrow for Survival Saturday. For now, have fun, have a good workout, and have a good evening.